Welcome to Lena's Tarot. This is Lena. This video is for Aquarius regarding the love for the month of teen. It still amazes me how we already in the month of June and it's 6 months into the new year, which is crazy. Year's almost done. 6 more months and the year's up. Anyways, I just want to let you guys know that again, every month I'm going to be having a reading sale. So all readings via video with me are going to be $5 again. I'm gonna record a video prior to this so that way you guys can understand how to get a reading with me. So here's the scenario, guys. This is an intuitive reading again. So I will tell you what I see and then I will read off some of the cards, okay? So sometimes I don't read all of them because I tell you exactly what I see, so it's kind of like the same thing, so I don't do double the work, or I don't want to say double the work, but double the reading, I would say. I just want to let you guys know that for the month of June, I feel like there's some type of reconciliation coming to air, and I feel like it's kind of like last month was the same thing, but I feel like this month was a slightly different. I feel like somebody from the past is returning and they're going to offer you something. But at the same time, I feel like the Aquarians, since this card is on the other side of it, this is you. I feel like at some point with the person that's returning, there was some type of collapse, some type of upheaval. I feel like to make things clearer, I feel like what happened with this person that's returning is that they will go, something happened overnight, and I feel like maybe there was the foundation that you guys had was kind of sturdy, like back and forth, maybe a lot of disagreements here and there, and I feel like it's things collapsed overnight. So it wasn't something that was a plan. I feel like they could have got up and ran, packed their bags and left. You know what I mean? It's something that it wasn't expected of you, and I feel like it brought a lot of hurt and pain and sadness to you. So I feel like what happened with you and that person in the past, it was some type of collapsing. Something collapsed overnight. It was a separation of some kind, a disappointment, a loss of something, a misfortune. I feel like if anything, that person that's coming to return to you, I feel like they're kind of arrogant. I feel like they're very I want to say uh they're very hard-headed. Like, I feel like they hurt you to the point where it's like you felt like you lost the battle. You were left to just fend for yourself. You were hurt, and words couldn't even describe it because I could actually like feel like there's no words for how hurt that you were left. And I feel like a lot of you guys, that person that's returning, if anything, it's like you wish that you can hurt them as much as they hurt you at the same time. But what you're not realizing is that when that person returns, I feel like the reason why they're returning is because they have regrets about what they did in the past. Like, all of a sudden, they're going to wake up one day and say, hey, you know what? I made a mistake. I wasn't really thinking things through. So let me go back and talk to them. Let me go back and see if I can fix amend things with them. Let me see if we can try something new. I feel like a lot of you Aquarians, you guys are air signs, so I feel like you're dealing with another Aquarius. I want to say Aquarius more so, but it can also be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. But for me, I strongly feel like a lot of Aquariuses are dealing with Aquarians. So I feel like that person could have done something to you. Like, they hurt you to the point where it's undescribable, and I feel like they're gonna want to come back and try to reconciliate with you, reconcile with you. I'm sorry, guys. It's like super late where I'm at right now. I feel like they're gonna want to return and like pick up from where they left off. Like, you guys been separated for quite a bit of time, so I feel like a lot of you guys might have had time to fix yourself, learn your lessons. But I feel like they're gonna come back, and I feel like since you're gonna be so focused on trying to make them feel the way you feel, that it's kind of like you're not gonna be like, oh, this is a chance to like start things new, start things afresh. I feel like they're gonna come back kind of um like I would say kind of like I'm sorry, and they're gonna kind of like expect you to be like, you know what, let's talk things through, let's start where things ended. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of you guys are gonna be like, what, like how could you even want me to even talk to you? Like, you're gonna be have that attitude. It's just like, you're lucky that I even picked up the phone, or you're lucky that I even emailed you back, or even text you back, because they've hurt you so much. And it's like they're very selfish, very selfish. They don't care who they hurt. And I feel like they're going to want to come back and be like, hey, you know what? Whatever happened, happened, but I'm sorry, you know? And I feel like you're going to be like, how can you expect me to talk to you? How can you just come back and I feel like the thing is going to happen so like out of the blue for some of you Aquarians that you're not even going to realize it, that you're going to, the person from the past that you've dealt with is going to come back and try to reconcile with you. I feel like it's going to happen overnight type of thing. Like it's going to be something that's all of a sudden like a bam, like oh god, like you'll see, you never would have thought of it, but you'll see a text message in your inbox, or you'll see a message on Facebook or something. I strongly feel like it's like a message. Maybe some of you guys might even see them around or near you, or you guys might go out or see them in the same area as you. But I feel like something's gonna just hit them, and it's gonna be like they're gonna want to say, "Hey, you know what? Let me call them. Let me talk to them. Let me text them. Let me see what they're doing." They have a lot of regrets about the way that they handled the past and how they did it, because this right here is an ending. So what I would like to say for you Aquarius is be careful what you wish for. Because if you're wishing to reconcile with somebody and that person that hurt you in the past, you're wishing to have them come back to you so that you can tell them how you feel, or so that you can hurt them the way they hurt you, be careful what you wish for, because you're going to get it. But I feel like when you get it, you're not going to be mentally prepared. I feel like your energy and your mind is going to be cloudy, that you're going to be like, you're going to want to hurt them the way they hurt you. But in the reality of it is, I feel like by the time that they come back, your attachment to the whole situation is going to be far from it. I feel like things are happening quickly. I feel like the return or the reconciliation for it's gonna happen quickly. Like it's not gonna take a long time. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the fifth card in the middle card for me, because all tarot readers read different. This card for me is the energy for the entire reading. So I feel like the middle card for me, it basically sums up the entire reading. I feel like that return that person comes back, it's not going to be for a long time. I feel like as quick as they come, that's how quick they're going to go. The reason why is that I feel like a lot of you guys who are going to witness an ex returning into your life, I feel like what's going to happen is that you have a lot of options. And I feel like when they return, you're going to want to consider, talking to them and getting back on that note. But I feel like a lot of you guys have a lot of other choices or a lot of other things. Like, here's this hand out of the blue offering you something. Since it's a cup, it's emotion, love. They're going to come and offer you something. It's going to come out of the blue, I feel like. And then you're also looking at the cups that are down here. So I feel like sometimes we're not really looking at seeing things that are in front of us because we're too busy looking at this, okay? I feel like that collapsing overnight, there was an ending of some kind. I feel like I said before, that person that's returning, I feel like it's been a while, like quite a bit of time since you've seen them or since you've talked to them. And I feel like it was an ending situation. Whatever harsh feelings you feel, like negativity or anything, I feel like this is negative, okay? And negative in a sense, like I feel like with this person returning, a lot of you guys on the other end are negative towards the situation. Maybe you might feel like it's never going to happen, or, they walked away and hurt you and you're never going to get that chance to get them back or to talk to them and tell you how you feel, but you will. I feel like it's a time to where whatever happened, and leave it there. It's time for a period of transformation. I feel like once you really figure out what it is that you want inside and emotionally and mentally, I feel like that's when that person's going to return back and say, hey, boom, you know what? Let me go and talk to her because, or him or her, because I feel like they're going to move on or they're going to move forward. I feel like a lot of you guys have somebody else as well, okay? So some of you guys might be dealing with an earth sign as well. I feel like this person right here, this is an energy, so they could be in their 20s and up. I feel like this person right here is somebody from school, work. They have to do with money. There's some type of travel of some kind. I feel like although you have this person here, I feel like there's options. There's still options. There's still things. Maybe you're not really... I want to say that there's somebody, for the single people, I want to say that there's somebody around you that you're not clearly looking at because you're too busy looking at what you see in front of you. You're not seeing that person is there. Like, I feel like you guys are not seeing that that person can be a good person or good for you because you're too busy looking at everything that's in front of you. You know what I mean? I think this is tradition value. I feel like the problem with this is that things didn't work out with this person in the past, and it's kind of funny because the first one, two, three, four, five cards are past, and I feel like the last four are the future. Since this card is going this way, I feel like that's something that's looking at you. I feel like that energy is looking at you, and you're too busy looking at everything else. You're not really picking up their energy. You're not really investing in them or giving them the time of day. I feel like you're kind of like ignoring their feelings because you're too busy thinking about your own feelings. Okay, traditions is weighs heavy on your mind as well. So possibly this person that's coming back from the past, I feel like maybe they're not exactly what you're used to. Like maybe they're different. There's some type of different. It can be different style. They like different things than you. They dress differently, different nationality. I feel like it's very different than your usual. But I feel like this person here that you're pushing aside and that possibly would throw you hints that they want to be with you, you can have something good with them, but you're too focused on everything else besides them. I feel like a lot of Aquarius as well have options, okay? Have options of different people that they talk to. I feel like there's a soulmate possibly that you can have within the friend area, the friendship area, but you're not really looking at them because you're looking at the people that you are interested in or the other people that you're talking to. Tradition plays a big role, so I feel like they're going to be more suitable for you. So you might meet them at work, at school. They're good suitors with money. Okay, they're reliable. I feel like the person here from the past, as quick as he goes, that's how quick, as quick as they come, that's how quick they're gonna go. I feel like even though there's gonna be some type of reconciliation, you're gonna really, really sit down and consider it. You're gonna really think about, hey, is this what I want? I feel like I said before, um, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. But I feel like at the same time though, as you get it, you're gonna really wanna say, hey, you know what? I need time out because I feel like that person's gonna return back and tell you, please, 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 please take me back. I'm sorry. They're gonna want to beg you, and I feel like you're gonna be like, you know what? Like, no, like It's if anything, the begging part that they're gonna do to you, I feel like it's like gonna push some of you guys away rather than bring them closer to you. But I feel like they don't know that. Be honest with yourself and be honest about how you feel because I feel like um, growth is something that's important and it's something that you've done, and I feel like that this person coming back has a tendency to be I'm sorry guys, manipulative. Reason being, I feel like when they broke up with you, they kind of just made it seem like it was all your fault and walked away. The way that things happened in the end of the relationship, I feel like it was like you lost the battle and they won, and it was just like they never looked back. They had this mentality where they walked away and never looked back for you, and just kind of just was like, forget it. And now they just want to come out of the blue and say, hey, you know what? I'm sorry. Let's pick up where we left off. They're going to want to offer you something, but I still feel like you're not going to take that. I feel like you're going to consider it, but I don't see a lot of you guys going back to the person from the past. I always say that I always see that people say, leave the past in the past. But sometimes I feel like a lot of Aquarians need closure. A lot of people, not only Aquarians, but people in general, closure is a huge thing. And I feel like sometimes it's not that you're going to go back to the past, but it's rather than you need that closure so that you can move forward, okay? For those of you, again, who are going to be dealing with someone that's coming back, try not to go back to somebody so that you can help hurt them and make them feel like you feel. Because I feel like the reality of it is like they're not going to feel what you feel if they don't genuinely love you. Like, I kind of feel like you're going to want them to, they're going to beg. I can see them, like, on their knees begging you or sending you messages like, you know what, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. And you're kind of just going to, they're going to kind of just want to talk to you and just expect you to take them back because they feel like you haven't moved on or you're stuck on them or they still have that opportunity to be with you. And I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be like, you know what? How can you expect me to take you back? Like, you're crazy. Like, you hurt me, you lied to me, whatever the case is. But I feel like they're just gonna just pop up all of a sudden, out of the blue. I feel like, Pay attention to your intuition. Another thing I want to say too is I feel like a lot of Aquarians are going to be talking to or dating to somebody that's not the usual type, okay? Someone that is different. I feel like a fire sign. You're going to start something with a fire sign. I feel like this person also has a possibility to return once you start talking to this person. Once you see that this person is here and you say, hey, let me give them a shot, I feel like they're going to want to return and say, hey, you know what? Don't forget about me. I'm still here. I still want to be with you. I still love you. And whatever the case is. Okay? Let me pick up 3 cards from the romantic deck. What are the messages for Aquarius regarding their love for the month of June? What are the messages for Aquarius regarding their love for the month of June 2016? What are the messages for Aquarius? I also want to say that I feel like there's another air sign that is around you, or an air sign or a fire sign, and I feel like there's someone around you that you might like, or they might like you as well, but I feel like you guys can't communicate well. Communication is poor. I feel like they might be interested in you, but they don't know if you're interested in them because you don't give them the air that you are interested in them. I kind of feel like it's kind of like a playing game, like you know that it's kind of like there's an attraction there and it needs to be dealt with, and it's kind of weird because I can actually see like some of you guys like going around them, and like you guys can feel that tension between you and the person, but at the same time there's nothing there to break the ice. I feel like in order for you to really show them that you're really interested, they're kind of like waiting for you to say, hey, you know what, let's talk, because they're interested in you, and if they feel like they're trying to show you a little bit, but they're not gonna, I feel like they won't approach you well because it's like they don't know if you like them or you feel them. I feel like try to if you are interested in somebody, for the single Aquarius, try to give some leeway. Try to show them a little bit that you're interested, because if you don't, then it's gonna pass you by. I feel like you might even be dealing with somebody that's a little bit older than you as well. I feel like they're more mature and they know a little bit more, and I feel like they can show you a little bit more, but you need to open up a little bit to them, because they don't approach you because you're not approachable. I feel like they can't approach you because they don't know if you're interested. So these are the cards that are coming up for the romantic deck. The first one is Retreat. It is time to disconnect from the world. Take time out to figure out what is it that you want. Although these two people are dressed in black and white, I feel like what it's trying to tell you is that retreat, and it's time to disconnect from everything around you, any negativity or anything like that, and really figure out what it is that you want. Middle card is the current situation, past life relationship. You have known each other before, so whatever situation you're dealing with, exactly, the person from the past is going to return. So if you've known them before, I feel like learn how to love yourself. So as they return, really think about what it is that you want. Whatever happened in the past stayed in the past. I feel like there was at some point a deep meaning with that person that's returning to you. There was love, there was abundance, but it went wrong. And I feel like a past life relationship, you have known each other before, like it's gonna come to clear, it's gonna come to surface. Whatever negativity happened, leave that in the past. It's like a break to start new, I want to say. You're going to have the option to decide whether you want to be with that person or not, okay? You're going to call the shots for the month. You're going to say, hey, you know what? I want to be with you. Everything's going to be on their time, on your time. So when they return into your life, or if they do, be sure to set rules in the beginning. So make sure you tell them, like, hey, you can't call me every day, you can't be texting me every day. Set rules for them, or tell them, you know what, when I'm ready to talk to you, I will approach you. Trust me, when you tell them call me in a week, they will call you. They will send you the message. They will even set a reminder, okay? The last card is love yourself. Your self-respect makes you more romantically. That's what I'm saying. I feel like once you give somebody else a chance, they will return to you. Learn how to love yourself, because what we allow shall continue. That is something that I always say. So hopefully you guys enjoy reading, guys. Enjoy your month enjoy. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Summertime will be coming at the ending of the month. Yay, summer. Finally, enjoy.